Hello, hello. What's up? What's happening? We are back with another episode of the Voicemail Podcast. My name is Kalima, and I am the owner and founder of Rebel Marketing Society, a place or a hub or a hangout, whatever you want to consider it, a blog, a place where small e-commerce brands can come and get all their branding and marketing gems. Okay, nothing but free game over here for the most part to help your business grow and increase sales, get some customers, get some followers to your Instagram, whatever you need, we got you. All right. So I have been gone for a while. I'm not going to do a long-winded ass story because y'all didn't come here for that shit. So I'm gonna get into the course today. I'm calling this a course. No, actually, it's just consider it an episode. It's not a course, but whatever. Um, so in this episode, I am going to be getting your brand together, okay? Because I see here we are again, 2021, and my good old e-commerce brands are still struggling with the same shit they were struggling with in 2020. Listen, it's already bad enough we took Corona into 2021. We don't need the same business problems to be brought into 2021. This is supposed to be the year of prospering growth, Shopify notifications around the clock. We need the bag. You feel me? So I'm going to help with some information, some gems to help you figure out where you need to focus your attention in your brand to see an increase in sales, to see an increase of followers, to see an increase of traffic if you're struggling with any one of those things, or branding as well too. All right. So first things first, the biggest problem that e-commerce brands struggle with is just the simple fact that they don't have a fucking plan. And just a disclaimer, I do cuss a lot, so I'm sorry if it's too much for you. Feel free to go ahead and log out. I love you, but I am a cusser. Not too much, but just wanted to put that out there. Anywho, they don't have a plan. So with that being said, you cannot expect to increase your sales without a plan. And that means planning out your content, planning out your emails, planning out your social media content and captions, right? If you're running ads, planning out your ad campaigns for the month, just overall your marketing and your sales plan, right? Like that's the number one thing. Like, how do you even expect to make any type of noise in your business if you have no plan? So, yes, I kind of titled this, or if you've seen my ad or whatever, which most of you who are tuning into this podcast have came because you probably saw my ad from Facebook or Instagram. Either way, it's the same. You've seen some type of content that led you here. And in that, I put, I think I had put something about like 5-figure blueprint or something like that, right? First things first, don't worry about 6 figures. Don't worry about 5 figures. Don't even worry about 4 figures if you're not even making 3 figures. Okay. Listen, I'm all about being realistic. Yes, I put things, on my ads and stuff like that, mainly to spark attention. For some reason, people like to see 6-figure stuff, 5-figure stuff, like 10K a month type of content or type of captions or headlines to draw them in. Love it. It's all a part of marketing. But once I get you into, the webinar, the class, the podcast, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you can't even make $100 consistently in your business, don't even think about 4 figures, 5 figures, nor 6 figures. Okay. Yes, those things are the ultimate goal. We all want to have a 6-figure, hell, a 7-figure brand. But if you're struggling to just make $1,000, then don't focus on $10,000. And this is another thing I'm finding too. And listen, I'm team one of those people as well. So when I'm talking to y'all, when I'm spitting game at y'all, I'm talking about myself as well because I went through that same thing too, with getting caught up in focusing on, oh, I want to make 10 grand a month, or, I want to make, or I have a 6-figure business, whatever the case might be. There's nothing wrong with that. But where a lot of people go wrong is they think once they launch their business and 3 to 6 months, they're about to start seeing that. It takes a while. Unless you have hired a marketing specialist that is completely taking over your business, then that's possible. Or you have been at this whole online business thing for years, you have experience, you know what you're doing, and let's just say you started a new brand and then boom, cool. I'm speaking for the collective, the majority, the masses. Most people who start businesses don't have no clue or knowledge about marketing, okay? So that's who I'm talking to. Therefore, most of those people don't even really know how to make their first $1,000, okay? Starting a business is easy. It's really not, and to be completely honest, it's not hard. And that's a good thing, because more and more people have the ability to start businesses, which I'm not knocking. I want everybody to be an entrepreneur and work for themselves and not have their paycheck limited by a company. Okay. That's the goal. But, I forgot what I was about to say, but, yeah, starting a business is easy, right? Like, anybody can really do that. There's a lot of information on how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hard. Marketing is a skill. Okay. Even branding as well. Like, because marketing and branding they work hand in hand. Okay. But marketing in particular is a skill. It takes a lot of time. I did not get to where I am today and know as much information about marketing as I do today overnight. Like, I have studied, I went to school for it. Like, it's a mind thing. Okay. And people don't realize the psychology behind marketing. It's a lot of play on emotions, feelings, and all that. Like, you really have to get in tune with your audience and pretty much just how they move, how they think, what they interested in, to really get them to buy, to find those trigger points to get them to buy. It's not as easy as just throwing up a post saying, hey, I got this new lip gloss, you feel me, link in a bio to purchase. If it was that easy, then every single person who started a business would be a millionaire at this point. It's not easy like that. Okay. I wouldn't say it's difficult. Marketing is not difficult. It's just one of those things that you have to keep doing it to understand. That's really what anything, right? Like, no different from when we all start new jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have to learn that position. We have to get training. We have to do it over and over again to get comfortable with our job and our role, to the point where nobody has to, stand side by us and watch us, right? It's the same thing. So, again, so most people are struggling with that because they have no knowledge of it at all. And a lot of people, to be honest, I don't know, I guess people just don't want to research, don't want to take the time out to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just, I don't know. I really don't know. But there's a lot of information out there. Yes, it's a lot of information, which can be overwhelming because Google, is filled with information, and that marketing information is not specifically for your business. So you have to, weed through all the information to figure out, okay, boom, like, what can I apply to my business, right? So it's a lot. So with that being said, child, see, I get to talking and my mind, my train of thoughts. But anyway, the first point is a plan. So having a plan is very, very crucial. You need a direction. You need to figure out where you're trying to go, especially if you're trying to make money. Okay. So if you're trying to make your first 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, whatever, that has to have a plan behind it. Okay. So again, this goes back to my point about people, wanting to make this 10K a month, 5K, 1,000, but they don't have a plan to back that up. It's so easy to say that. And even with you writing it down, that's a starting point, but that doesn't help you see the bigger picture. That doesn't help you get the breakdown or the outline of like, okay, what are the exact steps that I need to take to hit my $1,000 goal or whatever your goal is, right? So again, cool. We all want to make that type of money, but let's focus on being realistic and let's focus on starting small. Your first 500, listen, that's a motherfucking milestone. Okay. And if anybody want to, minimize that and make you feel small, fuck them. Okay. Cause let me tell you, when I made my first motherfucking $27 for my ebook, I was praising because you get that mindset of like, damn, somebody was interested. Now all it takes is, getting my brand or getting my book or product in front of more people, because if somebody bought it, somebody else is going to want it too. Right. So that first sale is right. So 500, start small. If you haven't made $1,000 yet, or if you cannot consistently make $1,000, then you need to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to strategize better and put a better plan in motion, so I can see that consistent number over and over again, right? Okay, so that's number one, having a plan. Number two is like, let's just say, you have a plan. You have everything laid out, your posts, your Instagram post or Facebook post, your emails, your whole marketing, sales, whatever. Let's just say you had all that shit planned out, right? Another big problem that people face is their content. Okay. And again, at Rebel Marketing Society on the Voicemail Podcast, we keeping it real. A lot of y'all content is boring as fuck. And I say that in the nicest way. Y'all shit boring. When I say boring, I mean it's nothing exciting about y'all content. It's nothing to make me be like, okay, damn, let me check her page out. Not only check her page out, her shit's so dope. Let me go ahead, click that link in her bio and see what her website's talking about. Some of y'all not even getting people to y'all page. Like clicking onto your Instagram page to even look at your whole feed. They just see your shit on their timeline and they scrolling, they thumbs is just scrolling on past it, right? Because there's no wow factor. There's no spark. There's nothing talking directly to them to make them stop in their tracks. And that's where a lot of y'all are having problems. Again, this goes back into knowing your audience and understanding the psychology behind marketing, because content is marketing. What you post on social media is marketing. All that is marketing, right? So your content has to be tailored to your audience. And y'all not making targeted content because y'all don't know y'all fucking audience. Let's just keep it a buck. Y'all don't know who y'all talking to. Y'all have a broad business trying to talk to a broad audience. If you sell lashes, listen, just because your mama wear lashes and your best friend wear lashes, they not your same customer. Okay? They not your same customer. Your mama has a whole completely different life, personality, interests, behaviors, everything. And your best friend, completely different from your mama. You can't talk to them two people the same way. Right? Because turning up and listening to Cardi B, your mama, she trying to listen to the OJs. You feel me? So you trying to talk to all these people just because you think like, okay, they all wear lashes. No. Okay, you have to niche down your brand. You have to get super specific on your community. Just because everybody wear lashes don't mean they won't show lashes, right? What makes your lash brand different from everybody else's? Okay? You have to figure out your audience. You have to speak their language. Okay. This is why I'm always, kind of making it a point to like express the importance of having a small niche audience. I know we want to talk to everybody and we want everybody to fuck with our brand, but that's not realistic. It's just not. And to be completely honest, there's so much money in smaller communities, because the smaller, the more niche, the easier it is to build connections with these people. If you're able to build connections, you're able to build loyalty. If you're able to build loyalty, then you're able to get repeat customers and word of mouth. Because if somebody fuck with a brand, they damn sure gonna tell somebody about it. Period. That's just how the game works. So I won't repeat. Okay, like, yes, we want new people coming into our business and all that, but there is nothing better than that repeat dollar. Okay, because that's a guaranteed dollar, right? It takes more work to continuously be putting yourself out in front of new people, right? Versus, oh shit, I got a community already that's gonna fuck with me. You feel me? So all I have to do is continuously build those relationships and build that loyalty and that bond, and that's guaranteed. That's a guaranteed sale. So anytime you drop a new product or whatever the case might be, your community gonna fuck with you, right? So focus on that. So it don't even really matter what your business in. If you have a skincare business, if you sell eyelashes, if you sell hair, jewelry, shoes, whatever, like, you can niche down your brand. It doesn't matter what you sell, right? So if you sell lashes, right? Maybe you want to talk to moms. So all your content is going to be mom related. That's how you're going to attract moms, right? Because like I said, if you talking about, I don't know, I'm trying to find a good example. Or we can just leave it as shit. If you just post a regular picture just with your lashes, you know what I'm saying, and you have nothing that is talking to that mom, and you have a mom, she came across your shit, she's seen it on her timeline, but nothing made her stop in her tracks, right? But if you had a caption, something, a good hook that said, something about, mommy getting her groove back, mommy getting her beauty back. I don't know. I'm just making up something off the top of my dome. If you said something related to her, or related to moms, that's going to be, that's going to more than likely stop her, because she's a mom. So she's going to more than likely be like, oh, well, shit, that's talking to me. Let me check that out. Let me see what this lash brand is talking about, because they're talking to moms, right? So focus on niching down your brand. As a small business, the competition for you is already a struggle, okay? Trying to grow your brand, trying to get visible, trying to reach people, it's a struggle, especially if you are on social media, right? We all know that shit, okay? It's hard. So the easiest thing you can do, to reach people is to niche down your brand and focus on a smaller community versus trying to have a broad business and speak to everybody, right? Because there's so many lash brands, there's so many hair brands, there's so many beauty brands, and there's so many skincare, t-shirt, I mean, you name it. Like, there's somebody out there doing the same thing as you. So you have to get targeted, super targeted actually, and make sure that you're creating content that is capturing your audience attention, right? So if they fuck with Cardi B in your ad campaign, shit, use some type of phrase, use some type of hooks from some type of hook, or shit, one of the lyrics from her song or something in your ad campaigns or in your social media posts. You feel me? Because that's more than likely going to capture somebody's attention. So focus on targeted content, okay? It's not hard to create content, y'all. Okay, so don't get lazy with your content for the sake of, you just trying to have some posts created so you can post, you can hit your 3 posts a day goal. Because posting 3 times a day ain't cutting it no more. To be completely honest, you can post 1 time a day and keep it the fuck moving, okay? The algorithm ain't built like that no more. Back in the day, before Instagram got money driven and money hungry, when the algorithm was normal and life was great, yes, posting 3 times a day or whatever, that strategy worked. You know what I'm saying? Today, no. It ain't even about posting like that no more. For real, for real. 1 time a day, maybe two if you're trying to if like you're just starting out, you're trying to build your content up on your Instagram or whatever the case might be, cool. But the more you grow, no, you don't have to post like that, because it's really not about posting like that. It's really more about engagement and reach. Okay? So so post content that's targeted, but also, make sure your content, you got high quality photos, like your imagery, especially if you're selling products. Your imagery need to be top tier, okay? And you can use a fucking iPhone for that, or an Android. You do not need to go invest in a professional photographer. Hell, you don't need no high ass equipment. I done made money moves with that damn iPhone. Period. Like, and get you a little ring light, get you some creative stuff from Walmart, or, whatever type of, like, what's some type of stores called? Y'all know what I'm talking about, like where you can go get props and stuff like that. Go spend a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? Go get some stuff like that. Go get some props to make the scenery better, and take some good photos. Shit, you ain't got no light, take your ass outside, put the shit in the sun. Get some good lighting. Like, it does not require a whole investment to make to have good imagery, right? Like, y'all, for the most part, y'all already have what y'all need to make it work. You just have to know how to make it work. YouTube, listen, if you don't know how to do something, type that shit on YouTube. Like, there is really no excuses no more for people not to have bomb content, right? Canva, you do not need to need to know no type of software, coding skills, graphic design skills. Canva will get you all the way together. Okay? They even got templates that literally you can use and re-edit to fit your, brand, design, colors, or whatever the case might be. Ain't no excuses no more. So the days of like, oh, I don't know how to, I'm not good with, nope. And if you don't know how to use Canva, guess what? YouTube is that simple. So get your content together, but also make sure your content is targeted, okay? And this goes, along back to the point of like with your captions. Make sure your captions, are targeted as well. Make sure you have call to actions in your captions, okay? Give your audience something to do. They don't fucking know. They don't know. And quite frankly, they're not trying to figure out, because in a minute they finna, log out your page and go on somewhere else, because content ain't doing nothing for them. Give them something to do. Click the link in the bio, and y'all wearing that out too. So let's kind of change up the call to actions. Ask them a question. Get them to start leaving comments in your on your post, so you can help build more engagement on your page. Right? Start talking to them. Ask them questions, because this is how you start finding out about them and what they want to see. Okay? Like, you have to ask them questions. Don't keep telling them to click the link in your bio. They're not really ready to do that yet, because they really just trying to figure out what value you can offer them just on your social media. So if you can't give them value on your social media and keep their attention, they not finna click the link. People lazy today. Like, let's keep it a buck, y'all. People lazy as fuck today. So, and the Instagram crowd is a real tough crowd, okay? Because another thing that people fail to realize when trying to build a business on Instagram is a entertainment platform, meaning people are not coming on there looking to spend money. They're just coming on there to kill time, to check out, the shade room and figure out what's going on, the new celebrity gossip and drama. They trying to check in on their best friend to see what she was wearing in Miami. stalk their baby daddy, see what new girlfriend he got. Nobody cares or comes on there to spend money. Ain't nobody coming on Instagram, with their wallet open, like, oh, let's see what store that I want to shop from today. Instagram is a entertainment platform. So if you're going to be using Instagram to build your brand, you have to remember that you, at the beginning, this is really mainly, like when you're just starting out and trying to get to like that first 10,000 followers, or really 1,000. Well, y'all know what I mean. Before you get a huge following, because really once you get a huge following, you can kind of let up. But prior to that, you're doing more of the work and you're doing more of the seeking out. People are not there to seek you out. It's the other way around. You have to go to the people, okay? Because they're not going to find you. Instagram is a very crowded place. Everybody and their mama has an IG account. They don't know you exist. So you have to figure out how you're going to be visible to them and put yourself on their timeline, their feed, their news feed, their stories, whatever the case might be. You have to figure out how you're going to get in front of them. Okay? So it's going to be you putting in the work. You cannot come on that platform thinking that people are just going to willingly leave comments. They're about to just engage with you out of nowhere. They're about to just come, purchase something from you. Nope. It's a lot of building that you have to do with Instagram. Okay. So please keep that in mind too, as you're trying to grow your business. Also, another point, you don't have to just rely on Instagram. Some of y'all forget that there are other platforms. There are other marketing channels that exist outside of Instagram. Some of y'all need to be tapped into Facebook and y'all worried about Instagram so much and your audience is really on Facebook. Or some of y'all audience is on Pinterest. Or some of y'all audience is really on TikTok. Again, this all goes back to knowing your audience. You should be on the app or the social media platform that they're primarily on. Not what you want to do. You have to focus on your audience, okay? This is about them. So if they're primarily spending a lot of their time on TikTok, guess what? It's time for you to create some TikTok videos, right? If they're on Facebook, guess what? It's time for you to get on that Facebook feed. Get yourself into some Facebook groups. Instagram is one platform, okay? So don't, stress yourself and just drain your whole life force trying to put everything into Instagram, because Instagram, again, is tough. It's a tough crowd, okay? The next thing is a converting website. Okay. So some of y'all might have a good plan laid out. Your content on Instagram is good. You know what I'm saying? You got everything popping on the gram, but your website, they come clicking and they hit because your website ain't it. Okay. So, that's another thing that you have to focus on too. Is your website up to par? Is it easy to navigate through your website? Are you sending them to a website where they have to, go through a maze and figure out where to even find this product that you put on your Instagram, but you got so many damn products on your website, they have to shuffle through all this shit they don't even want to do it no more, right? Or are you sending them directly to a link that's going to take them directly to the product that they're interested in, where they can view a great, detailed product description that gives them everything they need to know about your product? Is the price on there? Do you have great imagery that gives them, the best, view and scope of that product, right? Do you have your shipping policies in place? Do you have your return policies in place? Hell, do you even have contact information on there? So if they do have a question, they can hit your customer service email, or if you have a phone number, whatever, right? Do you have these things on your website laid out for them so they can view all that? Do you have reviews? I'm sorry, but people want to see that other people purchase your shit. Okay? Listen, reviews, that is like, I'm not gonna say it'll make or break your business, but it's about up there. Like, people really, really depend on reviews today. Okay, like, it's one of those things that's just like a must have. Like, you need to have reviews in a discussion, and ain't no negotiation about that. Okay, now, as a small business, I understand, or a business that just launched and may not have no reviews, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna give you some ideas of how you can get those reviews to help increase your sales, or help those people who do come to your site convert. Okay, one thing you can do is you can get your families and friends to leave you a review. Listen, nobody know. Okay, nobody know that Brittany B, who left a 5-star review, is really your best friend, and she just did it because, she helping you out. Nobody like, your audience don't know. They don't care. Okay, nobody know that was really your mama who did it. Nobody know. Okay, all they care about is that review. They just want to see that other people have shopped with you, have purchased from you, because it gives them that comfort that they need. Because we have to remember that as an online business, they don't have the ability to come in a store, test out products, none of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know, especially as a new business. Okay. Like, if you're new, right? Like, there's a lot of scammers out here, a lot of people who just, take your money and all that craziness, right? So to avoid all that, or to eliminate some of those doubts, give them reviews. If you can get your friend, your mama, to take a picture with some hair in it, and send a review, do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way. Another way is you can, and you can probably maybe do this before you like actually officially launch, just so you can have those reviews on your website already there when you do launch. You can do a giveaway, right? So just give away a few free products, right? You don't have to give away a whole bunch now, because we know it costs money. But give away a few products to maybe 3 to 4 people, and tell them, in exchange for me giving you this, you know what I'm saying? You can either do it as like a giveaway, or you can just do it like it ain't even really a giveaway. You just just take these products. And I'm not talking about to family members and stuff. I'm talking about to actual people who are your audience, right? Like, giving them product, and hey, in exchange for this or whatever, like, you can send me a review, a picture of you, with the hair on, using the skincare product, whatever, right? Whatever you sell. Or shit, you can, get you some brand ambassadors. Again, utilize your network, utilize your pool of people already, you know what I'm saying? And be like, hey, I'll give you guys free product in exchange for, y'all promoting my brand, y'all taking pictures, y'all sending me, content so that I can put on my website. So that's a few ways that you can get you some reviews and get people in your products. Whatever you selling, people want to see it, especially if you're selling a physical product, right? Which I'm mainly talking to people who have e-commerce brands selling physical products. Like, people want to see people using your shit. Okay. So that's another thing that's very important, you guys. You have to have a converting website. Okay. So most of the time, especially like when you're running ad campaigns and stuff like that, that's one of the factors that contribute into you getting a sale or not. Your ad might be good. Your copyright might be good, but like, when they get to your site, it might be a hot ass mess and they're not interested no more, right? So you have to have a very organized and professional site. You have to have good imagery. Like, people pay attention to all that. You know what I'm saying? People really value good websites, right? Make sure it's your images are optimized. Make sure your site is mobile friendly as well too. Okay, so for the most part, if you're using Shopify, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, because most of these sites or platforms, they have that ability to make your site mobile friendly, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That is pretty much the game that I wanted to drop, right? To help you guys, because these are some of the common struggles that I come across when I am doing my own research, when I'm asking questions. It's usually these same issues. Like, people either don't have a plan, right? Like, if you ask them, what's your marketing strategy or your marketing plan, they have no idea what it is, right? They're just winging it. And you can't wing nothing in this business, period. Like, you cannot wing shit. Everything needs to have a plan. I'm not saying you need to sit out and just create all your content in one setting, but you need to have a plan as to what you plan on creating or posting, like in the month, in the first 2 weeks, or however you decide you want to do it. Whatever works for you, you just need to have a plan. Okay, you need to have a strategy, right? And then again, like I said, with content, the content is not targeted, it's not specific, it's not talking to a specific group of people, it's too broad, it's not interesting, it's boring, right? And then also a converting website. So another problem that many business struggle with, or the reason why they're not getting sales, is because their website is not converting, right? People, click that link, but then, they gotta, travel through a maze to get through the product. The images just are not clear. Like, your website just giving real janky vibes. Okay. And people are skeptical, especially if they never shopped with the brand before. No, like, people are very, very particular. They picky, and they're not finna just be, willingly opening up their wallet to anybody. Okay. So, and then another thing too, I wanted to talk about is a sales strategy, right? This ties into your marketing strategy, right? Again, when you're talking about making money, you have to have a plan as to how you plan to make that certain amount of money. Okay. It's very vague to just say, I want 1,000, I want 2,000 or 500 or whatever your sales goal is. It's very vague to say that. That doesn't give you an idea of what you need to do to hit that goal, right? Like, everything needs to be broken down. Okay. Like, if you're making five, or if you want to make 1,000 or 5,000, you need to break down, like, okay, how many customers do I need, right? If I have this product that I'm trying to push, how many customers or orders do I need to achieve my profit goal? Okay. Then you need to determine how many people you want to reach. Y'all might really just, depending on what your sales goal is, you might not even need to have that many customers, right? Like, if you're trying to make $1,000, shit, you, depending on your product and however much it costs, shit, you might just need to get 15 customers or 20, or if you have something high ticket, maybe 5. Like, but if you don't see the breakdown, you don't know. So then you just winging it and just hoping, you know what I'm saying? Because if you know, like, okay, boom, I just need to get 10 customers, then you can determine where you need to put your brand in order to get those 10 customers, right? So then you can be like, okay, well, I can run an ad with that influencer. That probably right there can guarantee my 10. I can send out this email or 3 emails for the month. That will guarantee it, or increase my chances, right? I can have my little posting strategy on Instagram, go live, do a virtual pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will give you an idea of, like, okay, I know I need these many customers. This is what I'm going to do to reach them. If you don't see the full picture, then you're going to have a problem figuring out what you need to do. And then the result of that is then y'all end up just posting content every day, twiddling your thumb. Hopefully somebody see your shit, right? And then you just end up giving up because you just don't understand what you're why you're not getting those sales or seeing the type of growth that you want. Okay. So I hope that made sense. I hope, that gave you a better understanding of where in your business you might be struggling with, or shit, you might be struggling with it all. It's okay. It's okay. The point is to know where you're struggling so then you know how to fix it, right? So, with that being said, if you have not checked out the 6-figure lunch bag, which is called the bag, make sure you click that link. If you're on my website listening to my podcast, my website, you should see a link down below that will give you or you can just click that link to go there. Or at the top on my menu section, you should see the lunch bag or whatever I title it. I don't even be knowing what my shit be titled. But inside this lunch bag is 3 products. Okay. Number 1 is called the 6-figure launch. Now, listen, I'm not guaranteeing nobody 6 figures. Okay. I titled this because I'm helping you launch your business correctly. I'm helping you set a 6-figure foundation for your business. A lot of people are not even launching correctly. A lot of people are starting their business with no type of foundation, and as they're trying to grow, as the months move on into month 2, month 3, month 4, they're hitting those hurdles and not understanding why they're facing all these challenges. And it's because you started off incorrectly from the rip. So that product, that ebook is going to help you launch correctly, right? Then the next product is called the brand tablet. So this is the next ebook you should check out after you have set up your store, got your launch ready, your website ready, your products ready, all that. Now it's time to brand your business, which is also part of that foundation. A lot of people overskip branding. Branding is very, very, very fundamental to your business. It gives your business an identity. It gives your business a differentiation point. You want to differentiate yourself from all the other businesses that exist. This book will also help you find your audience. So back to that point when I was saying about niching your brand and getting super specific on a targeted group of people, this ebook will help you do that. It'll help you figure out how to research not only your audience, but also your competitors, and figuring out what's going on in your industry and how you can come into the game ready to kill it and dominate. Okay. And then the last ebook is called The Money Magic Grimoire. This is actually my favorite one. I don't know why, but I think it's because I just really took the time to simplify marketing and to help you craft a marketing strategy or plan, however you want to say it, to for your business, so you can go about marketing the right way. Okay. And it also helps you with your sales strategy. I have a template in there. It's a sample marketing template that shows you exactly what your marketing and sales plan need to look like. So if this is your struggling point, then that ebook is for you. So like I said, if you scroll down a little bit, you should see that link. If not, check out my menu bar and you should see the link to the lunch bag. Okay, get yourself a lunch bag today. Lunch on me. Lunch on me. Get yourself together, get your brand together, get your marketing together. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Make sure you stay up to date with us. Follow us on the gram at Rebel Marketing Society. Make sure you stay tuned on my blog. I'm always posting. Not always. Let me stop lying. I have not posted content in a minute because I've been focusing on growing, but starting in May, I will be regularly posting new blog posts. So make sure you keep an eye out, okay? Because I will be giving you free game always. And as well, make sure you stay tuned on my podcast because I will be providing gems as well too. If there's something you're struggling with, if you want to ask me a question, do not hesitate to send me an email. You can email me at admin@marketingmagic.com. You can also shoot me a DM on my Instagram. I am very friendly, y'all. All right. Like, I love answering DMs. I want to talk. I want to see how I can help you. So don't hesitate to hit me. All right. So thank you for tuning in. I hope everything was helpful, and I will be back for another episode of the Voicemail Podcast.